Well, I wasn't going to go live tonight, but unfortunately, there's been some breaking news. Tragic thing, obviously, but something happened at Rob Reiner's house, and we don't have confirmation exactly what it was. But they're saying two people have passed away, and I think the ages of the deceased match the age of Rob Reiner and his wife. So, without jumping the gun here, it does seem like it would be somewhat uh, logical that that would be him and his wife. But here's what we have from TMZ. We can read this article. Two people found dead at Rob Reiner's home. So two people found dead at home in West LA, owned by Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Sunday. TMZ has confirmed. The Los Angeles Fire Department was called to the home around 3:30 p.m. for medical aid, and authorities found a man approximately 78 and a woman approximately 68. We've confirmed the house does in fact belong to the This is Spinal Tap director, though we do not know the identities of the deceased at this time. The Los Angeles Police Department arrived about 10 minutes after LA Fire Department and has opened an investigation into the two deaths, were told. Story developing. So I don't think I've ever seen anything like this where they have not confirmed who the people are that died. I mean, why wouldn't they just, if it was Rob Reiner, why don't they just say that? It seems odd that they're not coming out and saying it, unless, is it not him? Like, because then that would be weird. Why would there be two people the age of him and his wife in his house that died? Like, if he was still alive, wouldn't he go on Twitter or Truth Social? No, not Truth Social. What's the other one? What's the one for Blue Sky? Is that the one for liberals? I know he's a big liberal guy, and so I think he might have quit his X account, but he's got to be on some sort of social media, or somebody could go on for him and say what happened. Let me see if I can get this other article, because it said keep refreshing this one. They might have an update, or if someone else has an update for me, um, please let me know. Let's see if I can get this other. Um, how do I share this? Oh, I gotta delete the other one. Yeah, because I see this. Can we move this? That didn't work. Okay, let's try this. I think I have another article. If I can get this up, here we go. Share screen. I'm gonna get this up here. I really do need a producer. I think I've said that once or twice on this live stream. Here we go. Okay, so this one says, this one might be, it says keep updating. TMZ reporting. Okay, we already got that. Wikipedia is already reporting Reiner's death. Okay, well, that's interesting. The Reiner's son, Nick, has had a bad time with drugs and homelessness in the past. Yes, in the past. And I heard that things were going better with him. In fact, I think Rob Reiner was making a film or TV show about it. This is a terrible tragedy. Keep refreshing. Okay, Reiner, the son of the late legend Carl Reiner, directed many hits, including When Harry Met Sally, Stand By Me, This Is Spinal Tap, The Princess Bride. I loved A Few Good Men too. That's obviously a classic. Yeah, I mean, he had some those movies. Just, he had that string of like just classic films. He began his career on All in the Family playing Meathead. I need to go back and watch that show, because I've just heard so many things. I've seen clips and I think it's hilarious, but it's a little bit before my time. Rob Reiner was married to Michelle. He was married for years to actress Penny Marshall, who was, I think that was Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. Reiner, one of the nicest people anywhere, has been a longtime political advocate on the right side of liberal causes for decades, according to this article. Could read a different article, it might say something else, but he was definitely big into the politics. I would see a lot of stuff on X. I feel like even though I didn't follow him, I feel like I somehow, people are arguing with him, and he was going, him and Stephen King and Mark Hamill were very outspoken and very passionate about their politics. So, uh, TDS, sorry, he took his wife with, well, I mean, I don't know what, we don't know what happened. I mean, could have been the son. It could have been, I mean, I think he's Jewish, right? Too. That was like a big thing. Like, there's been like 3 shootings today, and I think at least one of, or 2 of them were against Jewish people. So I don't know if it's because he was Jewish, or could have been just a random thing. I don't know. It's sad. I mean, I don't want anyone to die. I mean, whether, I understand that he definitely alienated a lot of people with his politics, but you don't want anyone to die. Especially, I mean, he made some good movies. I don't give a shit about his politics. Whether, I don't even know what he stood for. 100% on everything. I probably disagreed with him on some stuff. Maybe we agreed on some. I don't, but it doesn't fucking matter. He made good movies, and that's all that matters, I think. And I think that hopefully that's his legacy and not the political thing. Because I mean, he might be proud of that. I guess that's his thing. But I don't feel like the politics. It just no matter what side you're on, I feel like it never brings people together. It just alienates, divides, and I'm not a fan of that stuff. So I'm trying to think of what else he made that okay, I'm looking at his IMDb. Can you guys see this? Let me see if I can let's remove this. Let's get the other. Let's get his IMDb up because man, he made some cool stuff. Stop that. Move this. I mean, what a career. Just because that was like they gave us highlights, but he's done some other stuff that like not as famous, but it was still, in my opinion, was like really cool. Yeah, obviously Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, Princess Bride, Harry Met Sally, yeah, Misery, Few Good Men, I mentioned. Oh, North, I think that was a turkey. That was terrible. Sorry, Rob Reiner. But that was terrible. The American President, though, that was kind of an underrated, a little bit of a chick flick, but I thought it was good. Ghosts of Mississippi. I'm trying to remember that one. I guess I kind of remember. I think it was probably good. The Story of Us. I think that was another turkey. That was bad. And oh, you know what? Which one? The Bucket List. That was a little bit underrated too. I think that was like before that was a term. Like that movie came out. I think that's what helped make that term big. But that's actually a pretty good movie with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. That was kind of a good one. Some of the other ones I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get into some of these later films. I didn't see them. I didn't see Spinal Tap 2. I don't know if that's any good. I heard it supposedly got good reviews. But yeah, he also acted in a bunch of stuff. Wasn't he The Wolf of Wall Street? That's yeah, he was like the dad in that one. That's such a great movie. Just to be a part of that. If that was your only claim to fame, to have a small role in The Wolf of Wall Street, like I think that you're like an amazing person to be in that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. So what a tragedy. Just terrible. I hope he's okay. Let's see if do we have any updates? If I refresh this page that says keep refreshing, did they get anything new? Or if we go on X, I bet does my X account work on here? Because on X is, I mean, to me, that is the news. Like that is the thing where you're going to get the most, of course I have to log it. I'll just use my phone. Sorry guys. This is inappropriate. I know you're not supposed to be on your phone. Let's see if there's anything new on Rob Reiner on X. Cause they'll have it before any news site reports it. I'm not seeing anything new, so I guess we'll just have to wait. But hopefully, I mean, doesn't sound good, but hopefully he's okay. I'm just still seeing the same things. They're investigating the two deaths. I just think that's so strange. I've never seen this. Oh, now I see this movie Rob Reiner made about his son Nick Reiner, who is now under suspicion for his murder. The movie's called Being Charlie, 2016. I don't know. This is like I don't know if this is a legitimate account. So I don't know if Nick Reiner is really under suspicion. That may be just so don't call me misinformation for that. I don't know if that's not confirmed, but it is suspicion. I think you could say suspicion, right? That's probably not. I don't think I'm going to get sued for that. Allegedly. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he's okay. Maybe it was somebody else that died. I mean, it's terrible if anybody dies, but yeah, it's a tragedy. Unfortunately, what are the odds that what are the odds that two different people with the same ages? I mean, but then why don't they just say that? I mean, was it, okay, this is morbid. Sorry guys, but do you think it's because the faces were so disfigured or something that they couldn't recognize him? I mean, that's kind of morbid to say, but I've never seen this. I mean, I've followed a lot of these kind of stories, and I've never seen where they say that there's people that died at the residence, but they haven't confirmed who it was. That's very bizarre to me. So that makes me think that the faces are beyond recognition. But then I guess how would they know the ages? So I don't know. It's very strange, very bizarre. I guess check X, turn on your news updates, and hopefully we'll have something. Maybe I'll come back on the live stream tomorrow and we'll have the full story as to what happened. But my guess, yeah, you see exactly. They know the ages, but they don't know who. It's something I've just never. Maybe it'll all be explained later, but it's very bizarre. A tragedy either way that somebody died, but my condolences to the Reiner family, any surviving members, and of course all of his friends and family and fans such as myself. He dead like Spinal Tap. Yeah, Spinal Tap is just such a I mean, he made so many classic movies, but yeah, sad. So, anyways, sorry to come with bad news, but somebody had to be the bearer. Don't shoot the messenger. I'll be updating things as if I find an update.